Hello everyone, this is Pomon bringing you part 32 of my Fire Emblem Engage maddening series. So, I've done some training, got a level of maddening, so now level 8, strength, defense, res and luck, I think it was. And I did nothing else. Oh yeah, I got donation level for Storm to level 4, which means I got a silver great axe, which is just incredible. So I put the silver great axe on Rafal for the most powerful great ether you can think of, gave his own steel great axe to Anna, and Anna sold her iron great axe. So that's just a general upgrade of one range to everyone. And I was thinking now, does refining cost money? Or because I'm a bit tight on money. Yeah, in fact, so much that I could do. Okay, the heat isn't a big deal. It's the might that interests me. But I think getting +2 could be good. Right? Okay, and that way I have +3 available for the future, and I'm definitely going to do it. That was my idea from the beginning. Silver Great Axe, there's no better weapon to do this on. I'm going to do the Radiance. Okay, it gives you a lot of might. It increases the weight in such a brutal way. It's +15 weight, so you're going to get double no matter what if you're wielding this axe. But considering Rafal isn't that fast, if he's going to get doubled anyway, he might as well go for the highest possible damage. So yeah, this is basically an axe thought out exclusively for Great Ether, and maybe in some cases for a one-shot where I'm always getting doubled and I know this is the highest damage I can do. That's my preparations. And obviously, we're going for chapter 20 now. So yeah. Today, ideally, we are going to be playing this chapter and also the Celica map. This chapter isn't that difficult. It can get complicated, but I now know the positions of Gree, so alright. So if things are the same, Gree starts here, and he's going to warp in here, on this corner, okay, at the beginning. So, considering his movement, I should just stay in range of these people, and I should be okay. I want to play this map slowly. Not so slowly that I lose on the chest, but slowly enough that I battle Grey instead of just going for a complete clear. This entrap can be a problem, so I could consider using an Astral Storm against him at the beginning, and that will give me a bit more freedom of movement. And I also have Illum on Gregory exactly to be able to, you know, go into the map with a bit more confidence. And I could have you, and I could try and destroy you at the beginning. I think I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to delete the entrap, because it forces me to play so defensively, the entrap. Here it comes. Okay, they don't snuff out the flames yet. I'm pretty sure Gree is there. So the question is, do I want to do anything about it? It's not that scary. Okay, I start strong with the Mula Gear, which is a good weapon to have equipped. Just get you out. Alright, no entrap. I know I'm using up an engage, but I have refills pretty early. so it shouldn't matter. And I get an entrap myself. I think the one entrap you get in this game. Okay, I have Illum. Oh no, I brought Silence instead. Okay, that's a mistake. I definitely want Illum. That was my mistake. Okay, it's centered on you. So I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to assign Decoy on you instead. I'm also going to use... I'm going to use the Fail Note here. Yeah, I think having Nalear will be good for me. So I'm blocking this side, and then I will just bully the remaining guy. Can he... Ooh, a bit of magic. Well, and defense is good. Alright, that's pretty safe. Okay, well, being on there... Oh. Wow. Unneeded. But it's a welcome surprise. I think what I'm going to do is put you here, Eternal Claw, and Divine Blessing you. Yeah. Yunaka is the type of unit that I tend to overextend a little bit with, so she should really benefit from this. Okay, I'm going to keep you just in between everyone. 6 movement, 3 range. Yeah, you do move. Well, I have an extra health bar, so 25, that's pretty good. Ragnarok and Warp. He has seal resistance, the fucker. Okay, I hit a 40, that's nice. Anyone coming from the north? From that north, not ideal. And from here... Okay, Thieves. Now I've used up the Astral Storm, so these guys who could be potentially good targets for the freeze are not available anymore. Alright, yeah, you take care of him. Because you're more fragile, that way I can advance a little bit more. Yeah, Marnie shouldn't care. I think there's no mages here. There aren't. And here I am with a Fellstone. Okay, this place seems to be okay. There's no fog in here, right? Yeah, that's true. You can't get into fog itself in this game. The fog is a hard block. Alacrity, so that we don't take damage and we see a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to create a ring here, just so that I do an action. I'm going to hit you with the Thorum, maybe that will... Not lucky, but we're a bit closer. Always a bit closer. Yeah, we're approaching with everyone here. The left side is going to be like low on people, but we go for freezes to get in where we want to be, and here, yeah, yes. Do that. I can also go for a bit of poison. These guys are corrupted, so I should go for the Holy Blast. I don't know why I remember these enemies, specifically these ones, not being corrupted, but I was probably wrong. I'll go for the Dark Breath. Okay, there's a paladin. Dark Breath is probably pretty decent thing to have. I'm going to save it a little bit. Oh, already. Okay. That's not bad for me. I have no animations on enemy face, but I want to keep them. I think I'll keep them for a little bit because the start of this map is a bit trial and error. So, yeah. The thieves go for the chest, but then try to escape, okay? So, shouldn't be that afraid. And here is the group of enemies that I said I wanted clan to freeze. And I don't have clan. So, great job. I think I'd rather start on the right. Because it's easier. Okay. Alright, this breaks the guard. That's all you can do now. It also does double poison, so pretty cool. Here really the biggest menace is the magical enemy. Right? Like we can all agree on that. Okay, we have shield resistance on multiple units now, which is pretty annoying as you normally want to do this map fast, so it seals your resistance for the next Warp Ragnarok. That's, yeah. Well, item search. Here will heal everyone. That will allow me to protect you, and then I will simply go here. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, those movements I always want to do. Now, Cataclysm, I think could do pretty well in here. Yeah, we'll go with the Fellstone. We don't want to even move Marnie. Wow, okay. That's very bad news. Well, that's why I wanted to do this last, because these movements are the ones that I will probably need to repeat. I'll do a Houses Unite to take you out. Okay. Cataclysm does kill one of you, but not all. And unfortunately, it seems like the mage stays alive. If I could survive you, I would be okay, but you have death blow. Yo. 230s. Fuck. Okay, yeah, that's unless a miracle happens, I think I'm dead. I think earlier is actually no. Now I get killed by you. Yeah. Fuck. Here I know I survived because of holdout. So I wasn't concerned about leaving the mage alive. Okay. Maybe I should have been. There's a bit too many enemies on the left. No? Like, here I think I can handle them. On the left, there's just too many people. Maybe the play is for Rafal to try and tank everything or almost everything. You know, there's not that many enemies, so if I use your turn to assign decoy and I use your turn to Great Ether, that's what, 3 enemies being forced to go for you. Still puts Marnie in danger, but he might be able to survive. I can use Fallen Star to hold one combat. And then I can avoid the next attack coming. Think you here, Tomahawk. This is all I can do, I think. That's it. Well, Grey is actually the one in danger now. Oh, you come? Okay. Third enemy. Marnie, I think, is dead. Or Madeline, you know. If I have Flare. Well, it doesn't matter. She gets killed. She gets killed, yeah. Or not. That guy maybe doesn't reach. So Gregory's on this side and... yeah, I don't know what to do then. Store the physic and get a rescue. Okay, miraculously just in range for the rescue. Seems to me like he does very well, so... Great Ether with the Silver Great Axe. Single enemy that can go for you is treats a Silver Blade, but... could be okay. I'm going to regroup. We're going to the left side, and as soon as we can, we recover Eti's ping, and we just destroy the other thief before he can escape. Okay, there's 3 enemies. 4. Seems like Gregory isn't in range this time. They should be killing a lot of people now. Is this layout exactly the same as last time, or did he come from the right this time? Yeah. Oh no, no. It is exactly the same. I remember an enemy being just over you, and that happens again. Okay, so that's the Mage Knights, and yeah, okay. Silver Great Axe +2 with that emblem seems to have been a decent enough forge. Am I right? Okay. And the great thing about Ragnarok Warp is that it doesn't double ever. I can just stand here with Urban, gives me a bit of resistance just in case, and we can advance once again. Anyways, yeah, yes, I just have to kill them. No, I'd rather paralyze them, especially if I know that Grey is on the other side. Doesn't matter if I miss, it still paralyzes. Okay. Now you're paralyzed, you're paralyzed, you're paralyzed. Only need to kill you. And you. Yeah. And here I'm about to recover my Astral Storm. Okay. That's a Speed Taker. Next turn we go here, and we will be able to destroy the thief before he escapes on this side. In here we have also secured that path more or less. Okay. Oh, how about this? Dark Breath will kill both of you and keep me safe. Okay, Ignis, unnecessary but appreciated. A kill, and potentially kill. There's a paralyzed guy that I can't see anymore because there's no mercy at all. Okay, I can take it. I can take it. Very cool. Yeah, that's almost a clear. For the enemies on the right. On the left, as I thought, Ragnarok is coming. And now you go to the center. Yeah. Another rescue. Okay. Brave Bow. Okay. Astra Storm, ready to kill the thief that I can't kill myself. I'm going into unknown territory with the Ragnell. Just to check. Here it seems like might be facing some enemies too. Well, I don't particularly care about this because I could kill, have 2 chances to hit. I hit both. Okay. Well, that's obviously very good, and Quick Riposte Plus, incredible to get. I'm going to go here. You know, it's slightly dangerous, but I have a spur, no, resist emblems. I'm going to create a vein of water, so that if the enemies approach, there's maybe like very little of them. And yeah, you're a bit low on movement. Inaka for my taste right now. Okay, I lured him once again. He repeated sides, and he's back to the center. Sorry, I cancelled his dialogue. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. It's a silver blade. That's a secret book. Okay, the more valuable things I would say are on the left. Silver blade plus rescue does seem like a better combo than Brave Bow and secret book. But I'm greedy. I'm not going to settle for just one if I can get all of them. Okay. At least we break. Is he going to kill Green? No, he goes for the break. Okay. More enemies? More enemies. Seems like axes are the play here. And I have 56 critical. Okay, I take it, I take it. Thanks to the massive HP that I get from having Corrin. Okay, now this is the moment to do a cataclysm. It has to be. Oh, I get Cataclysm Plus because Ike is next to me. Unintended. I should take more advantage of this type of stuff. Especially Dark Inferno Plus seems insane. Like the range is so much better than the normal one. Yeah, that's a big attack, and we have a silver great axe incoming. Yeah, we Holy Blast. We Holy Blast. Divine Pulse. Thanks. It's not 100%, so it can always miss. Alright, can I... It will affect someone that isn't inside, right? I wonder about that. No, it doesn't affect someone if they aren't inside. Very interesting. Okay. For example, I could try and kill you. You're definitely the most menacing guy in there. So if I can kill you with an Astra Storm... I can't. Okay, to be expected, to be expected. Then I'll settle for second best. Oh no. You don't create doubles on fog either? That's stupid. Now that is stupid. You might go for Ume to try and break, but it's not looking good. I didn't realize it was a Flame Lance. I think there's like the Peshkats in there, right? In case I'm going to Rally Plus you. I remember some Wolf Knights. Oh, the Thief decided to attack. Well, that's it's good for me because I get the items. It's bad for me because now I'm at more of a risk. Yeah, you kill her. Oh. Wow. Okay. I still feel good about using Cataclysm, but maybe that wasn't the spot to use it from. No, okay, I have more vision than I thought. Well then, let's hope that this one isn't aggressive, because I'm not hitting the Thief anymore. Yeah, that might be why I was... Before I wanted to target the Thief, now I don't. But that's okay, it's more important to take care of these guys. The Archer doesn't reach, I think. It doesn't. And yeah, as you can see, 6 critical with the Killer Axe. That's why 52 luck was the call. I have a Liberation. High critical, I break. It's nice. More enemies in there. Or considering there's 3 enemies, I can assign decoy on you. Yeah. Assign decoy, going here. Fellstone, elixir. And just in case, take a kill. In case the Archer can come, that would be 3 enemies exactly, so... You know. The Archer might go for you, but I don't think he doubles. So yeah. You will try to escape. In fact, you might escape. Yeah, you might be able to escape already. Fuck. Didn't realize. Okay, I'm going to do the right side first, once again. How many uses I have? 4. I've tried to play this very aggressively, but I might have gone a bit too far. Yeah, I'm going to keep L search. How accurate am I here? Good enough. Good enough. Maybe I should have just gone for this from the beginning. Well, it's like I was destined to miss one, so doesn't matter. Brave Bow to the convoy, Secret Bow to the convoy. We Holy Blast. And please, no, please not a lot of enemies, at least, please. Okay. I can take 1 or 2, not a lot of them, please. Strength, defense, luck, that's good, that's good. Really like that. That's a one-shot. Why don't I go for it? And then we worry about the rest. So rescue to the convoy and a silver blade to the convoy. I will equip a Levin sword. This is not fog. I will call doubles. Okay. Now we are talking. Now we are talking. Going here, Liberación, Honorary. Going here. Revenge. Elixir. I think I should survive. He just got critted. Alright. Seem to have attracted the Wolf Knights. And I seem to have dodged 2 blows that, if both hit me, could have killed. The amount of suffering that Aliar's group is going through compared to the others is just amazing. But yeah. This is basically it. I can summon a hero. I can summon a blue hero. They normally have more mobility, the blue classes. There's Pegasi, Wyverns, Royal Knights, Paladins, or Halberdiers. Those don't have that much movement, but they can stay in here, maybe lure enemies. Okay. Well, my emblem is back, so I will use it. No remorse. Okay. One of them drops you. You drop the Peshkats. I remember that at least. And seems like I don't do as much as I would like. I have a Holy Blast. This is probably the one I want to target. Well, the Peshkats is more dangerous. Fuck. Not the moment. Not the moment. Okay, I can do an assigned decoy. I think we are going to focus on one. And then I will do an assigned decoy on Etia. Definitely, because there's more people than I forgot about you for a moment. Have the Spell Slay Stone, but seems to me like the Fell Stone regular size is the call, because they are a bit dodgy. Okay, now I will assign the call. 3 enemies and she's on pillars. So she should be okay. Anyway, I will try and kill you. Don't get a crit, so that's unlucky. At all? No, I still have all these people to move. Oh, my thing is back to full. And I didn't even... Well... then just wait and recover your health. Yeah, that was easy. Can't even comprehend how easy it was on the right side, how difficult it was on the left. Well, 0% hit from a sniper, then I don't have much to fear in here, yeah. What's that? You assist? You have Lucinas or... Oh, you're a warrior. Okay, I thought you were a sniper. You're a warrior. Well, then you're a backup. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Stiletto, Peshkats, they are both... Okay. It's all about tanking Gree and killing him now. I think most of my people can do that. He has... Shield resistance, unbreakable, spell harmony, Ragnarok Warp, but he won't be using it this time. These guys don't reach. So yeah. What else does he have? Ragnarok is 15 speed, Seraphim, yeah, he gets doubled by everything. This is just Dark Breath and Way. Okay. We get closer, we get back our thing. Alright. This is, in my opinion, just an easy kill. We're, you know, dogs of war now. We can't afford to be missing. This is obviously a silver bow because I want to risk the Mula gear. Okay, that's a Peshkats. I'm pretty sure I can use the Peshkats with Panet. Not with Panet, with Yunaka. Yeah. Here I intentionally am taking the damage because I want to show off that I can tank everything. That's about it. Come if you want. Well, so Grey. He can be frozen. So there's first of all that. And I have many units with very long range. Units that don't quite reach but can take the obstacles away. So yeah, I think I start with this. I do have a warp, single-use warp, that maybe could have been used better. Doesn't matter. Magic speed defense res. Very good level here. I sort of would have liked for you to get your conversation. But oh well. Very good. Whoa. Okay. Then I'm going to get your conversation. I know I can get it. I know how. So I will just go for it. Here I should be able to do this with the Fellstone, yeah. Nice. Very well. Now this should be Repo. Repo swap contract. That's my idea. Do I get killed? Yeah, it might be a bit too much, you know. So if I need to move first, that could be a problem. I'm going to attack already. I think I already saw this one. Yeah, he will give me the ring actually. One bar. Okay, still with Ragnarok. Not too scary. Holy Blast hits. Poison might be a bit better. Oh wow. Okay, that's due to the... I think I will dodge anyway. Not too scared. Yeah. Okay, now I'll go for... Yeah, I think I will probably stay there too. But Awakening is good, obviously. I should have weakened before I attack with Yunaka. You should always weaken at the beginning. I don't know why I did it like this. Do I survive now? No, not at all. Okay then. Let's Divine Blessing and forget about this. Okay. Swap. You don't reach anymore, so maybe I will need to just reset after this. Or maybe not, I have the special attack on Panet. Well, Gree against Gregory. No combo? No combo. Fuck me. Makes sense that it's in their first time meeting. This still feels a bit stupid. Twin strike rapier. Yeah, I did have that. So, and this is my last unit, so no reason not to do it. Okay, we got every chest, we got everything. I'd say that was a pretty simple clear. I haven't mastered this map. I need to do a lot of, you know, going back to and using time crystal to be able to clear it. I do realize that, but well. And a level 4 Panet. Level 7, strength, dex, speed, defense. Pretty cool. Excalibur. Yeah, I think we got everything that we could get out of this map. And level 15 for Sieglinde, which is brutal. Against corrupted enemies, the Holy Blast is good, but Panet going in with the Sieglinde might be an asset. Rafael and Ike, I would agree. They saved my ass there. Alright. Back to Lithos Castle it is. But not only is Lithos Castle unlocked, there's also the Celica Paralog. Okay, the Celica Paralog on the Forgotten Shrine. A pretty simple one, a pretty easy one that I'm going to face in a moment. Before that, let me just go to the Somniel real quick. Obviously I have the Celica ring now, by the way. How valuable is it going to be? Well, it's one of those rings that I don't plan to bring to the end game. I think the Celica ring falls off immensely. I think it's one of the worst rings, if not the worst ring at the end game, basically. It's very good on the early, but once you get it back, it just doesn't have enough damage to one-shot with War Ragnarok. 10 spaces don't feel like that much anymore, so yeah. Echo is very good though. Holy Stance is basically worthless, but Echo is very good. So Echo can sometimes be good, Seraphim is good for effective damage, but I don't think it does that much to a mage that was already good. I could inherit the Tome Precision. That was my plan basically with it. And my other plan is that I just got 50k for basically for saving Elusia. So on the Somniel, we are going to complete Solemn Donation. Alright, so now that we're here, let me explain. Donations. I haven't talked a lot about this, but I've been doing them in the back. By getting each of the countries to a higher donation level, you can get a pack of rewards. Some of them are resources like bone fragments, fruits and vegetables, meat. I think in Brodia they give you a lot of iron, steel, silver, which is also very good. But at their level 5, they give you very strong rewards. In Elusia they give you the Nodus, the Nodus staff, which is able to get everyone to full engage level. So that's pretty cool. Not interested in that one because it's S rank and I don't have an S rank lance user. Firene gives you a smash weapon, the Lance Venomous, that also poisons. Poisoning is irrelevant because the best use it has, in my opinion, is to be used for lance engage attacks. But the one lance engage attack. Well, the one I can remember really is Override. And as I said, I'm not using Sigurd to the end, so it doesn't really matter either. So which one do I want to get? The one in Storm. We're going to get the last level, run out of money completely, and as a reward we get the Dusk set, which is garbage, 3k bone fragments and the Fragarak. Basically we just invested 50k to get the Fragarak. Which is the Fragarak? Which is the Fragarak? What is the Fragarak? The Fragarak is an S-rank axe. A very strong S-rank axe. As you can see, it makes the difference over the Brave Axe, even Forge, over the Killer Lance. There's not even a comparison. It even has some decent avoid. It doesn't weigh that much. It's accurate. So all of those things are things I wanted to give to Madeline. And now that I have the Fragarak, I'm also going to... Can you even forge these types of weapons, by the way? Can you refine the Fragarak? Oh yes, you can, but it costs silver, even from the beginning. I can get it to have more hit. It sounds very good. Might need to look into that. But the important thing I wanted to do with the Fragarak is engrave it. Okay, I'm going to engrave it with the emblem of binding. And I'm going to give it 24 weight and minus 30 avoid. Wow. That doesn't look very good, does it? It's a lot more might. It doesn't reduce my hit. And I don't really care about the weight because it's Madeline we're talking about. Like, what does it matter that she has 0 speed? She was going to get doubles anyway. Even more so, having a weapon with a lot of weight benefits her because of heavy attack. Okay, when making a physical attack, weapons that exceed the build will add the excess as damage. Normally, Madeline doesn't get the opportunity to add the full excess because she has very high build, even more with the Hector one at 16 build. But with the Fragarak, she will always be dealing extra 5 damage. And it doesn't matter that the weapon is very heavy because it is technically able to double. So if it is technically able to double, it will be able to double with quick riposte. So this is basically just a very good weapon to wield in quick riposte. Something I wanted to do from the beginning and what I've been aiming for with the donations, in case you wondered why I'm always out of money. Anyways, there are some things we can sell now, by the way. Yes, very quickly, I think... Well, the Loom is worthless now, because there's no Fog of War left. And I also have a Silver Axe. I have no use for. And do I have a blade? I have a single silver blade. But I had another blade. Right? Maybe I want to give you the silver blade. That's true. Okay, I have to think a little bit more about that. Like, do I want to sell the steel blade on Celestia, give her the silver blade? Do I want to keep both blades? That I have to think about. Anyways, I'm going to do some arena now, and then I'll be back for the Celica Paradox. Alright, I may have gone a bit overkill because after selling some of my items, I realized I had enough money to do things like Fragarak +1. That cost me quite a lot of money, but we have that. And I also have Excalibur +2 Corrin. So 48 critical. That's pretty good. Should synergize pretty well with Clan, who doesn't really aim to do a lot of damage, just to maybe get a bit lucky, be the first one to attack. If I get a lucky crit, then that's that. And I think those are the 4 yes I went for. Oh, I also engraved. This is just because I want to use every engrave. But I engraved Celica on the Folk Banger. I know realistically I'm never using the Folk Banger almost, but it does make it lighter, more avoid, more dodge. Hits less, but for a survival weapon, in case I want to face an axe or an enemy I know I want to counter face to face, then technically this is the type of weapon I want. Same reasoning as to why I gave Micaiah to the Elsearch in Clan. I just will use them for close quarters combat if things get really dangerous. But yeah, right now we're going for the Celica Paralogue, and I intend, speaking of Micaiah, to beat it the same way I beat Micaiah, by luring Celica and then killing her before she can do anything else. Okay. Here, the name of the game here is damage. I can stop one reinforcement. One I want to stop is probably the Wyverns. So let's go for that. Wyverns or the Swordmasters? I think it might be easier to kill the Wyverns actually. Okay, actually yeah, the Swordmasters. I know it seems a bit crazy, but with a rally I can have Gregory survive everything, so I can clear the group of Wyverns easily. And it can hit an entire group, so it's probably thought out for you to use. Like, look at this. That's clearly meant to hit a group. Okay. Now we have you come in. Also you, of course, but focus on what's important. Rally Plus. Yeah. This kills all the Wyverns. With the Rally Plus, I do. And I have Cataclysm against them in the next turn. I also have doubles. I even have freezing. I can tank a little bit. Yeah, we have stuff. Oh, Darting Blow. Didn't expect that. Okay. I like to see that Wrath and competitive and all that is working for something. Yeah, now I recover my whole health because they don't do enough. Oh. That's a shame. If I were able to give you an extra health bar or something, that would be ideal, but I don't think I can. Okay, RNG here seems similar. First combat works exactly the same. Second one also. But it was the last one, and I think the last one simply doesn't reach anymore. So maybe this was the perfect position. Okay, he didn't even try because he doesn't do anything. Big group of enemies. I guess okay. Well, now the question. Where can you go? We could take care of you. Okay, I will do that. We stop another reinforcement. Very nice. Yeah, we're just going to attack and dip. Yeah, this paralysis will work nicely. Might be the most dangerous guy we face here, so I'm just going to swap. Yeah, to guarantee that this works. And then I just need to take care of you. Urban does very good job. An assistance would have been great. I should have rallied plus you. Oh, they have critical. And they do a lot. Alright. I get it. It's not that simple. You're now going to teleport a fucking wyvern to my face. With Excalibur here, I almost don't want to crit. I just had to say it. But yeah, that way I will paralyze. The problem is that next turn paralyzing will be difficult. That's why I said. Okay, fail not. Lacking 1 damage. Yay. I don't love it. Excalibur here works. It's 62, however, 67, sorry. We do hit it, thankfully. I need to risk the potential critical that's coming. If I use... That was a misclick. If I... Well, first of all, here I think I don't get doubled because I'm wielding the Mulagir. These are a lot of hits that could miss. I'd rather miss one of those 80s than this one. If I use a combat art, do I do a little bit more? No. No, so I just have to... And a gambit? No. Has to be a normal ass, fail not, and hoping that Yunaka joins. Oh, I still have... Well, this works. I still have my girl, and I didn't notice. Who do I want to block? 34 speed. Nell isn't getting doubled. You're probably going to go for Gregory anyway, but I will go here. Just in case. They reach, don't they? Can they attack this same turn? Okay, that worked. They don't. They don't reach. What a miracle. Okay. Celica is now on the move. And we really don't care about anyone else if she's on the move. Because if she's on the move, that means up to that square. Okay. Nell right now is in Celica range. Okay, I need to get you there. Because that's the only place where you can be. Because you're a bit scared of the other enemies, and I need you to be there because, yeah, can't do anything. I don't think Rafale will be that useful against Celica, so yes, just take a kill. Please. And everything else fails, I can still warp. Yeah. Move here. Rally. And you're going to survive everything, Gregory. We're going to do a Cataclysm. It's going to recover a little bit of your health. You survive Celica, but I need to be as distant from Celica as possible. Because I need to be close with people like Ume. Okay? If not, I might be a bit overstretched. Okay, that's a very good level. And now... Alright. That doesn't dispel my... It doesn't. 12 damage from Celica. Easy peasy. It's time to go for Celica, I think. The best start is always a torrential roar. Doing it pointing downwards is the right idea because it's the hardest point to reach. So the water impeding my movement there doesn't matter. I would also have to go around the wyvern, so yeah. Then we get out. Doesn't matter anymore. Okay, you don't reach anyone. You can fight a wyvern for sport, but the wyvern doubles you. Ooh, actually being able to avoid... If you get one critical, you kill a wyvern. Please? Well, we tried in here. He wasn't going to do anything. And that does quite a lot to you. Okay, the killer bow. It's a very strong play. And here I know I do a lot. Like I literally one-shot. And I don't die because I have holdout. This is the great thing about holdout. Well, I miss. I miss. Doesn't matter. Does lower her health a little bit. Yeah, now we go for the silver. Very good. Very good. Yeah, she's done. I even have Amber ready to go. Amber probably does a lot here. Yeah, I can get him down to 15 with the silver lance. So Amber plus you, because you did quite a lot in one blow, could kill this wyvern and get me 1,000 money. I know I shouldn't be looking these things up, but when I have options like this, and I'm not too scared of Celica due to that, then yeah, even a critical from Celica wouldn't do anything. I get a crit myself, yeah. I can afford to go for the wyvern. I could also go for you with Amber. I know I can kill. But I don't have anyone to weaken you enough. So that, yeah, so it's going to be the wyvern. It's going to be the wyvern alone that I kill. I will use the Tirfing. Because I do enough damage and it looks cool. I don't use it enough. Okay. Take the kill. There we go. You can probably give the kill to anyone. Houses Unite takes a bar. I know that. But I'm thinking... Just normal combat with the Falcon is pretty satisfying. Because I have Alacrity, so I don't even give you a chance to counter. In fact, I can battle a wyvern in the meantime. This is an effective damage. This is just me being very strong. And then, do I have anything I forgot? I have the Falcon. The parallel Falcon. Yup. I could dodge. Please? Okay. Don't force me to rewind in this climactic moment. There we go. Yeah, simple enough. Man, Giga Living Sword really is garbage. Might be good on a unit that can wield swords, because then you can do it with like a silver blade, but... well, goodbye. Yeah, just like Micaiah, Celica gets provoked too easily and she's sort of frail, so... that's her main weakness. 6 turns, Gregory and Soren, well yeah, due to the Wyvern clear. It's not working that well if he doesn't have 100% hit, but... and... Max Bond level unlocked. Well, that was pretty quick, and basically the end of the game, the end of the myth game, if you ask me. Like right now, the only things left to do in the game are what I would consider to be the end game. We're in the end game now, you could say. Chapters 21 and 22, I'm going to try and do together, because 22 is just too brief. So leaving it for a single chapter is stupid, I can't save, I can't... 22 and 21 together makes sense. It's probably going to be the longest chapter to date. I don't care. Might be like almost 2 hours. If it goes for too long, you will know when you see it. And then the Marth and the Alar paralogs aren't that easy, so they might take a chapter each. I'm going to try and wrap this series in the next 2 weeks. It's true that my uploading schedule has been a bit all over the place. I was meant to upload FE3 on Wednesday, and instead I uploaded Engage again with a different thumbnail, so that should tell you just how focused I am at the moment. But yeah, it's obviously clear that my arm is strong at the moment, so if I have any trouble with the maps, it's because I'm not paying attention and not because we haven't built the best possible... well, not the best possible. Here I have to address something that it might be pretty obvious to you. I don't have the best possible army, and I don't use the best possible units. I am very aware that units like Ivy, like Kagetsu, like Diamant, and especially maybe Seattle are very useful in this game. So why am I not using them? Well, because I don't want to optimize everyone always, right? I wanted to try the DLC units. I looked at what their classes were about, and then I decided, okay, I'm not going to repeat classes. Not going to use another Sage, not going to use another Armor, another Flying Mage, which would only apply to Hortensia and Ivy. And I'm going to try and use new units, like Etiel, like Amber. And so far I'm having a lot of fun. But I do understand that in the future, if I want to play Maddening seriously, after knowing what the game is about, I can build a better army. Even the choice for Swordmaster Edelgard, yeah, Swordmaster Ume, is obviously based solely on aesthetics and on the fact that I wanted the Edelgard user to be a backup because I felt like it, because I felt like I was going to be short on backups. In the end, I'm feeling quite the opposite, like it's like Yunaka is everywhere. I don't know if it's because of the daggers, but she's fucking everywhere. And Anna, yeah, backup Anna has also been very, very present. But I know there are better classes for Edelgard, for Ume. Once again, I know that you can reclass, and still I have decided not to reclass a lot of people because I wanted to try them out in their base class before I play around in future playthroughs. So I was told, for example, that Griffin Amber is very good, and I don't doubt it. And like Wyvern anyone and Griffin anyone and probably like Wolf Knight are very good classes, I have no doubt. I just wanted to try them on their base class. In the future they will get their chances. So yeah, just addressing it here because why not? And yeah, that's going to do it for this part, obviously. Not a lot of the game left, so yeah. I guess I have to start thinking about the next series too. That's a bother. And well, obviously if you liked, consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment. And yeah, as always, this has been Pomom, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.